You know, the terrible story that broke this week on the shooting, well, now it's come out that the shooter mentioned 6 congressmen, 6 Republican congressmen, I guess they were part of the Freedom Caucus, we've now learned, that were on a list that was found in his pocket. On that list, Representative Trent Franks, Jeff Duncan, Scott Desjarlais, Jim Jordan, Mo Brooks, and Morgan Griffith. I mean, this just adds more to the story, Geraldo.
It seems to me he was not hunting Republicans per se. He was hunting Freedom Caucus conservatives. He had a very clear-cut, very vicious ideological agenda. He wanted very much to take out some of the most effective voices on the hard right. You know, he almost succeeded is the bitter reality. He came very close, and if it were not for the 2 Capitol cops, he might have succeeded in perpetrating a Pulse nightclub type massacre. It was very, very disconcerting. You know, I saw Claudia Tenney, the upstate New York congresswoman, on the program in your first hour, and she said that she had received that note, 1 down, 216 to go. I think that for the foreseeable future, I think Congress has to rethink these town hall meetings right now. Unless they get the kind of security you get at an airport, with Gabby Giffords and now what happened with Steve Scalise, I think you've really got to understand that there is a kind of an urgent, aberrant, emotional involvement now, and for right now, I think that we've got to cool it. We've got to be hyper aware that our elected officials are vulnerable.
Geraldo, I take your point. It's a defensive measure if you're putting in, say, scanners for these events. But this is a country that has a long tradition of town halls, whistle-stop presidential campaigns on the back of trains, people coming around. I mean, that is a part of our fabric. Is the response not more with leaders of the Democratic Party, leaders of the progressive movement, to say, stop it? We may disagree with this president, but he's duly and legitimately elected. Let's take on his policies, but stop making it about resisting and confronting, which are hallmarks of the left.
Oh, you know, I think those are lovely thoughts, Pete, but I think that it's gone too far. Now you have a special counsel. Now you have almost a shadow government. Now you have Mueller with enormous power, enormous responsibility. He's going to be looking, you know, in some ways, and I in no means mean to denigrate his moral character, but he's going to be looking to justify his role. He's going to go 6 ways to Sunday. It's going to be like the old Whitewater investigation, an obscure Arkansas land deal that metastasizes into, you know, Monica Lewinsky and impeachment. I think that it's really very, very serious and unsettling times, and there's going to be great frustration on both sides, the extremists on both sides, with the easy access to these killing weapons.
But hold on, you're not going to guns, are you, Geraldo? I mean, extremists on both sides. No one. This was a politically calculated assassination attempt. How is that tied to? How is that in any way justified or tied to an investigation from Mueller? I know you're not making that case, but the Democrats could walk back from this at any point. Collusion, obstruction. They're driving that narrative.
I am not talking gun control. I'm talking gun reality. Right now, here's what I want. I want, whenever there is an elected official going anywhere where he or she is exposed to the public, I want people with guns, good guys with guns, to be all around them. That is the reality. And, I mean, if you're asking my dreams are that assault weapons should only be in the hands of people with it should be at least as hard to get an AR-15 or the weapon used in this particular case, you know, as it is to get a truck driver's license.
It's a standard rifle that he had.
But put that aside. I think my point is the kumbaya moments of the open car limousine and the July 4th parade, I think, will become regarded in the immediate future as relics of a quaint and much more a tranquil time. Right now, there is too much harsh rhetoric. There are too many bitter feelings. The closely divided election, now this probe that will unsettle President Trump. It will unsettle his supporters. It will unsettle those who hate him and oppose him. I think that we've got to treat our elected officials right now as a precious commodity to be protected against nut jobs.
It's a tough balance, and I see what Pete's saying and what you're saying, and you know, I think we're continuing to try to find that right balance of keeping our officials safe, but also giving them that access to the people that they serve, that you never want to lose that in this country. That's what a democracy is. That's what freedom is. So you just hope that we can continue to find that right balance, but it's a tough one.